AITA for embarrassing my stepmom at dinner after she tried to teach me a lesson about my real mom? Advice needed. I 18F live with my dad and my stepmom for 3F. My mom passed away when I was 10, and it's still a sensitive subject for me. My stepmom came into the picture a couple of years later, and while we're civil, we're definitely not close. She's always had this weird vibe, like she's trying to compete with my mom even though my mom isn't here. She gets snippy when I talk about her or wear anything that belonged to her, like my mom's old necklace I wear basically every day. Anyway, a few nights ago, we were out for dinner with my dad, stepmom, and her parents. Her mom asked about the necklace, and I said, it was my mom's, she gave it to me before she passed, I wear it every day.
Stepmom immediately cut in with, well, technically I'm your mom now. I've done more mothering in the last 8 years than she did in 10. I swear the whole table went silent. I just laughed and said, if you think being a mom was about trying to erase the actual one, then yeah, you've been amazing. Double quotes. She looked like she'd been slapped. Her. Mom gasped. My dad told me to apologize, but I refused. I said I was tired of her acting like my mom never existed. And I wasn't going to play along anymore. Now my stepmom is barely speaking to me. And my dad says I need to be the bigger person, because she's just trying to connect. But to me, that didn't feel like connection. That felt like erasure.
AITA for calling her out in front of everyone. So after that dinner incident, the atmosphere at home was really tense. My stepmom completely stopped talking to me, and my dad kept telling me that I should apologize because she was just trying to get closer to me. But I couldn't force myself to do it. I felt like if I apologized, it would be like erasing my mom's memory or pretending she never existed. A few days later, my stepmom actually came into my room. I thought she was going to throw another jab at me, but surprisingly she said, what you said hurt me. But maybe you're right. I can never replace your mom. I was shocked for the first time. I didn't hear arrogance in her voice, just a little softness. She admitted that she just wanted me to see her as family. But she acknowledged that the way she went about it was wrong. We're still not close, but at least she finally admitted that my mom's place can't be taken by anyone. My dad later told me that he was only hard on me because he wanted peace at home, but he hadn't realized how deeply this all still affects me. Right now, I'm not in the mood to apologize, but I do see that my stepmom is trying to change. It's a small step, but it means something to me. Over the next couple of weeks, things started to feel lighter at home. My stepmom didn't suddenly become my mom, but she also stopped making those little comments that used to sting so badly. Instead, she started asking about my mom, like what she was like, what she enjoyed, and even stories about when I was little. At first, I was hesitant. I didn't want to share because I was scared she'd twist it or make it about herself. But slowly, I realized she was actually listening, not comparing, not competing, just listening. One night, I caught her looking at my necklace. I braced myself for another passive-aggressive remark, but instead she said softly, "It's beautiful. I'm glad you still have something of her close to you." That was the first time I felt like she wasn't trying to erase my mom, but honor the fact that she was, and always will be, a huge part of me. I don't know where things will go from here. Maybe we'll never have that perfect mother-daughter bond, and maybe that's okay. What I do know is that, for the first time in years, I don't feel like I'm constantly at war with her. And honestly, that small shift feels like a huge victory. If this touched your heart, show your support. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe.